Hello, everyone, and welcome back to ResiRunz for runners, by runners. We've been so excited all day to go live, talking through how this was going to go, and it's so nice to see people hype in chat and ready for the next one. My name is Starfish, and join with me today is a legend, a great friend, Mr. Straw Hat XX420. How are we, sir?
Tyler, how are we? I am absolutely ecstatic, brother. I'm ready to get rolling, brother. How about you?
Ready to get rolling myself. How's everything sounding, everybody? We haven't been live for a little bit, so let us know how everything's sounding. If the music's too low, too loud, if you can hear Mr. Straw Hat, if you can hear me, we can quickly make some adjustments because we got a lot of information to tell you about this next tournament that we're super excited about.
Absolutely.
At the end of our last tournament, the Speed Bums tournament, the RE3 tournament, we got back to the drawing board. Oh, good, Dave. Thank you, dude. We got back to the drawing board, and we were thinking, when's our next one going to be? We're thinking maybe around summer, right? And Straw was kind of thinking, what game? What should we do? And he basically said, listen to me. RE2, Leon A, in the theme of some classic NASCAR racing. And I said, hell yeah. And it started with that simple dream, and we've been planning around, playing with the ideas, and we think we got something really exciting for you guys today. What do you think, Straw?
Oh, yeah, boy. We've been cooking it up, son. We fixing to get it NASCAR style up in here. Fixing to get Leon A, Vanilla, back cranking. I want to see some people running some RE2. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking it's time to dust off the old RE2, right? Get her back in the works and see what we can do. And I figure what better way than to put together the Birkin Cup.
So, with our last tournament, it was an invitational only. It was a smaller group of people. It was RE3. So it's a little different this time around. Let's go through some details of the tournament, and then we'll answer any questions you guys have. We're going to be posting this VOD in the ResiRunz afterwards, so if you've missed anything, no worries. You can let your friends know to check it out. And we're basically going to be posting over all the text that we've gone through today, so you can check that out later if you missed anything. All right, let's hop over here and take a look at what the hell this Birkin Cup is anyway. Let's take a look. All right, so Straw, this was sort of your idea off the bat. So why don't you tell us a little bit about what you had in mind when you picked this game and what you were feeling? Anything that comes up for you.
Well, basically, the way we did the first tournament, and then we went into the Speed Bums tournament, which was a little bit smaller, and it really just boils down to the fact that we don't want to get too crazy with numbers and things in tournaments, right? So basically 16 it just seems to be, just big enough to where we can include multiple people, right? We still have quite a few people that are going to be able to get involved in this thing, right? But not too many, not too many. So, but basically that was the first thought right there, right? And the second thought was running Leon A Vanilla, right? So basically, we bring those two things together. So we got 16 people that we're going to be looking at, right? For a race of Leon A Vanilla. And basically, we're going to be, just like it says right here, it's it's going to be streamed live. It's going to be new runs. So it's going to be, it's going to need to be something that you've ran recently, and basically you just stream it and create yourself a new PB and
Absolutely.
get us a VOD and send it to us, and we're going to create a link, and I think we've already got that created in the Discord for ResiRunz. All you're going to need to do is drop the link to the VOD in the Discord.
Yep.
Okay?
And
And
we'll
that'll be your PB. You just need to turn the stream on, run some Leon A, get you a time, right, that you're satisfied with, and send it to us. That's all you got to do.
Yeah, you're right, Dave. This was something that as we were very early on, as we were playing with how many racers do we want to do, and with our first tournament, it was kind of just we didn't know who was going to participate, so we kind of just said, hey, everyone hop in the tournament. So we were playing around one night with numbers and drawing little circles on the paper and everything, and we landed on 16. We landed on vanilla, and Straw was mentioning the process a little bit, and we'll go over that in just a second here on what it's going to look like for you guys. But yeah, Dave, like that feeling of having to grind it again, grinding those gears, right? We were thinking about like, yeah, there's people who have run this years ago. They got a great time from 5 years ago. We want to get that feeling of excitement back and get people grinding that game again. Remember, you just need to qualify. There's no advantage of having the fastest time of those 16 people. It's just getting in the top 16 slots. So we're really excited about that. And let's talk about dates now. Let's see what we came up with here. So, like Straw said, literally today, just before the stream, we created a new channel in the ResiRunz Discord. And that's where you're going to submit your VOD from Twitch or your YouTube clip of your run with the final time at the end of the game. We want to see a run that's happened between now and you have up until July 5th to submit that run, because the following day, Sunday, July 6th, is when we do the live draw and start to spin the wheel and start to get those races together.
Woo, God dang, my engine's already running. You talk about spinning wheels, God dang.
Holy moly, grinding gears.
Jesus.
Yeah, we're excited about that. It was a detail early on. We were kind of playing with different ideas, like, should some people be pre-seeded or whatever, but we just wanted to have a really, we wanted to get the game kind of revved up again, right? We want to see people run in the game. I'm going to run it myself and just get people back into it.
Exactly, and this way, this will take, there's no favoritism here, at all. It's just all we're literally going to look at is the time. Take 16 of them, and that's it. That's it. Just,
Yep. After the live draw, July 6th, we're going to do the live draw. We'll get back with some more specifics on the time. We were working with Snake, and we just kind of realized that sometimes, like, 6 p.m. for us is awesome, but it's like 11, 12 at night for some other viewers. So we'll play around with the times and see what works best for most people. But we're definitely looking at run submissions closing July 5th, so you have a good while to get a time in there. And then live draw, we're going to be spinning that wheel. We're going to be getting those races paired up. And then the following weekend, we're probably looking at, we're going to keep most of the races on Saturday, Sunday. We'll do maybe some on Friday. We'll work as best as we can with you guys to make some times that work for everybody. But yeah, we're going to be starting the weekend of July 11th. And then it's going to probably go for about three-ish weeks, focusing on weekend matchups to crown the first Birkin Cup winner.
That'll be perfect, man. That sounds absolutely fire!
Yes, sir. Okay. Straw was kind of mentioning this earlier about what the submission is going to look like. So check this out. All right. Eligible runs must be performed between June 8th to July 5th. And you're going to submit it via the ResiRunz channel. It's brand new. You're going to see it in there. It's the Birkin Cup submissions page. And you can just drop a link. We're going to get to verifying them, just making sure they're you did them recently, all that. And like we said, no pre-recorded runs. We don't want a run that happened 5 years ago, no matter how fire it is.
Oh yeah, they gotta do another one. gotta unrust, big dog.
Something tells me I think you're gonna be good making it in the 16 times.
Brother, it'd take me 100 years to get to one of your unrust times, big dog. I think you're okay.
Yeah, something tells me you'll be all right. But I'm excited to watch you run some stuff for the qualifier again. Yeah, so this was something we were really passionate about. Like, we were playing with the idea, like I said, of getting some pre-seeded runners in there. But but we just wanted to be kind of fair and get everyone a chance to de-rust. We got like a month or so to do that, so we're excited to see these going.
Exactly, and we definitely wanted to give everybody time to be able to get some of that rust knocked off and all that. And this way, everybody's got some time. Everybody can get back get back in the game a little bit, and then, after that little bit of a grind, we're gonna have an absolutely fire fucking tourney. So you know what? Sounds good to me.
Get this man some WD-40.
I'm telling you.
You get your oil changes, dude. Get your everything, your tune-up, your spark plugs. Get that run going again.
Gotta get that engine running, big dog.
Okay, so to circle back here, I'm loving the car themes. We didn't plan on that, but it's been awesome. All right. Okay, so the prize pool. There's a QR code in the bottom right corner there. That's going to take you to the PayPal link. There's no entry fee. That's really important to us. You don't have to contribute to the run, but the prize pool is going to be as good as we contribute. As of today, before we even announce the event, I believe we have how much is it so far, Straw?
$120.
Yeah, we got $120 together just with like our core group for the tournament. So we're excited about that amount alone. But that QR code will take you to the PayPal where we're looking at that, and we're going to pay out the prize pool to the winners. We haven't fully sorted out the details on how it's going to be paid out, like if it's going to be just the single winner or not. We'll talk about that. Yeah, great effort so far. We're really happy about that. And like I said, you don't need to pay anything to be a part of the tournament. It's just about contributing. We're not profiting off this. We're not taking any of the money. Literally, you can see everything in the PayPal is going to go to the winner of the tournament.
Or winners.
Yep.
Depending. It really just depends. I hate to say it like this, but it literally just depends on how much there is, because if there's enough, we want to be able to pay out, just like Brian. Brian put out a great format, absolute legend. With the Speed Bums tourney, how he was able, to pay out the winner, the runner-up, and then the 2 quarterfinalists. I mean, that was, fabulous, man. I mean, come on. So.
Absolutely. Yep. And it's we're already happy with the start of the donations, and following this, we're gonna have some posts in the ResiRunz Discord. Let's see if we have a command set up for that. I don't remember. Yeah, there we go. So the Discord is the home base where we're gonna organize the event, where we're gonna verify the runs. Jordy loves the qualification method. Oh, we're so happy, dude. It's we were going back and forth on how we should do this, and we really ended up passionate about the qualification method because it's almost like the fun before the tournament. We're doing a couple laps before the official race starts, and we get to see people's kind of process as they grind for greatness, as Straw says. And it's just like a little bonus before the actual tournament starts. So we're really excited about that. So after the event tonight, we're going to post all the text you've seen in this presentation here. It's going to be posted in the rules section of the Discord, and then we're going to have a link to the PayPal and the QR code, blah, blah, blah. So you got time to get those donations in if you're interested, and it just makes it more rewarding for the winner. Okay, and then just kind of some extra information as we wind down here. You definitely want, and let me pull the QR code up for the, give me just a moment. Okay. In the top left here, this is the QR code to join the Discord. It really is the home base for how we're going to be doing the run submissions to verify those, how you're going to coordinate with your opponent so we can get a time together. So this is where we're going to see all the race scheduling, the results, the announcements, the community chat, all the live stream coverage. And then I guess just something that came up is we're going to be like we did in the previous Speed Bums tournament. Basically, you're just going to share your gameplay with us, and then we're going to be capturing that through Discord, and that's how we're going to project it on the screen on Twitch. So you don't need to necessarily worry about putting any SRTs on the screen or live split per se for the actual tournament itself, since it's going to be live. And we're really excited about this. It's like, go ahead, Straw.
I was just gonna say, just like you were saying, like we're just gonna grab your game capture.
Yep.
So, I mean, you won't have to worry about that. Like, I mean, there is that. Like, I guess, some people may have an issue trying to screen share within Discord and streaming at the same time. I don't want to, act like that may not be an issue for some people.
Yep.
But I mean, you don't have to. We just want to be able to do the Discord capture because it's much cleaner. That way we can get both game screens very cleanly. It's just very efficient. So.
Yep. Yeah, we want to just adding on. We want to fill those 16 slots. So everyone here today, it sounds like you're interested. Please share this. It's going to be a word of mouth kind of thing. We do a tournament or an event every couple of months, like every quarter or something. So it really takes the community to get a lot of this word out there. And we want to fill those 16 slots and have an awesome tournament. So any kind of, if you can screenshot this or share it on Twitter, just tell anybody that we're doing an RE2 Leon A tournament. We want to have the best possible outcome and fill those slots up. So we can't wait to get this going. And then I'm just going to bring the dates back up.
Dave, listen to me, sir. You know what I want to see? I want to see a new world record in Birkin
Let's
Cup.
go.
That's what I want to see, sir. Come on. Let's see it.
What up, Mike? Welcome in, dude.
Oh, yeah, Mike. Okay. Well,
welcome.
Okay, go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah, we're gonna have a VOD of the of this entire presentation, and we're gonna put all of the notes in the Discord. But we're super excited for the Birkin Cup, dude. I just wanted to bring these dates back up, go over those one more time. So, run submissions are gonna be open today in the Discord. Go ahead and perform a new run. Send us the Twitch VOD. Send us the YouTube, video of that. Post it in the Birkin Cup submissions page. It's officially called Birkin Cup Entry Submissions. It's a new channel there. We're also going to put all the rules and all that.
Yeah, vanilla. Yep, vanilla.
Absolutely. Yep. Yeah, really fired up for this. We've been thinking about it for a while, and it's finally. Straw just said earlier today that it just kind of snuck up on us, right? Like we've been thinking about it for so long. We started talking about this back in April, so it's finally here, guys. We're so excited to see these run submissions start to pile in, and we're going to be picking the top 16 times. We're really excited.
Absolutely. It's going to be great, y'all. It's going to be fire. We're going to be seeing a lot of people unrusting RE2. It's going to be great, and I'm expecting a new world record. I'm serious. So, not for me, of course, but
I'm choking. I'm choking on water.
I'm choking up. No, we're good. Okay, look, boys. But it's going to be great. Listen, we got 16 people that we're going to be taking, like Star said earlier. You're going to send this. It could be a Twitch link. It doesn't necessarily have to be like, as long as we can view the VOD link, like a Twitch highlight would be just fine. It doesn't need to be something you transferred to YouTube. Like, as long as we can view the Twitch VOD, it's totally fine.
Yep.
And you just shoot us who you are and shoot the link in there into the Discord. Let me see what the exact name of the tab is. Let me see, and I can tell you that.
The big idea here is that we're just looking to have a fun race. We love RE2 Leon A. It's one of the best categories, and we're not looking to police things too tightly here. Like
Mike, yes, Mike. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but I just want to make that clear. Like, yeah, you're not like capped, like. Just like Mike's kind of hinting at right here, like if you send in a time and then, you get a better one, like, here's my advice. Like, you don't have to, like, run one tonight and then, you got one time. Like, you've got until, what was the exact day we landed on there?
It's going to be July 5th, Saturday.
5th. So, the 5th. You feel me? You've got until the 5th. Okay?
And the only
So,
thing
I
I'll
mean,
add to that, Straw, is that, you know, let's say you get a better time, it starts to get competitive with those top 16. We just ask you to delete the other one, I would think, just so there's not like you don't have like loads of them there. But just kind of gauge it. Like if you see a ton of things we got to go through, like we just clean up your old runs, I would say. Like I said, this isn't going to be as strict as like speedrun.com. We just want to make sure that it's a legit run,
exactly.
and that it happened recently. We're not trying to make things too crazy here or police stuff. We're just looking to have a good ass tournament, guys. We trust
Exactly. Yeah. We just want to have a, this right here. Us having the link to the VOD and the time, this alleviates any sort of favoritism, and that's all we're trying to do. You see what I'm saying?
Yep. And
Because
we love that
if
you
we
guys
have-
are receiving it well. You guys seem to like that, and it's so cool just to see. Like, it's gonna be cool to see these submissions coming through and seeing people derust and stuff. What were you gonna say, Straw?
No, that's basically it, dude. Just that, we definitely want the questions, and we definitely wanted. We landed on this because we wanted it to be fair, right? It's just like we want everything to be fun, but at the end of the day, we do have to have that, rule set. We do have to have some rules to go off of in a tourney, obviously, right? So that's just it's just a VOD and a time, right? Obviously, if you get a better time, then you're going to be able to submit the better time.
Yep.
So.
And Jordy, like, said, I'm gonna submit my 4-hour run. It's hilarious, but I do want to like that. There is something to that. It's like, we don't know how many people are gonna fucking how many are gonna submit runs, right? So we're hoping for 16. We're hoping for 30. But don't be discouraged. We want you to submit your times. Like if you're kind of newer to the run and you're kind of grinding for that greatness, right? I love that line. Maybe your run will qualify in one of those 16 times. We don't know. This is our first Birkin Cup ever, so it could still be a great opportunity to get better at the game, get your name out there, and have some fun racing someone. So we want to see